Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today we're in downtown Kato Paphos, and we're going to take you for a little wander along the Paphos promenade. Before we do, we've got with us Miss Arching Receiving booth, and I must say tonight you look absolutely ravishing.
Rubbish.
Ravishing. She's still on my English. Ravishing.
Ah, it's another word that I
Yes,
didn't know.
that's right.
Right, thank you for ravishing. Hello everybody. Mr. Paul just said I'm rubbish, but I forgive his English. How are you today? How nice to see you again. And again.
And again, right. Come on, Receiving booth. Let's get down the Paphos promenade. As you're coming to understand, if you are following the channel, I'm losing my English. I am. Miss Arching Receiving booth speaks 7 languages, but I only speak 1. But slowly but surely, Miss Arching Receiving booth, this beauty here, is stealing my English. Now, not rubbishing, ravishing. Ravishing means absolutely beyond beautiful.
Oh, ravishing.
Ravishing.
What does this word come from? Where?
Well, I don't know where it comes from, but I'm sure our man Ian will look it up on Google and find out. If you could do us a favour, Mr. Ian, look on Google and see where the word ravishing comes from and what it actually means. Anyway, I'm going to show you the blue sea and the blue sky. There's a catamaran and there's jet skis. They're having a time of their life. Get on a big bird, get on a canoe, whichever's easier, get yourself down here and look at that. And have a look at that as well. Absolutely ravishing, Receiving booth. Yes, what have you got to say to the people?
Well, I would like to say that it's nice to see all of you. That is blue, this is blue, Paul is blue, Paul's ring is blue. All is missing is you.
All that's missing is you. So get yourself on a big bird and get yourself down to Kato Paphos. I want to show you this now because we watched this being carnated, should we say. Have a look at that. This is the new sunbathing deck area on the Kato Paphos promenade. So as the hotel pathway joins the promenade and all the hustle bustle and the shops and the cafes, which is those there, they have constructed this rather nice new concrete sunbathing platform where you get sun lounges and sun beds. You have to pay a small fee, $2.50 per bed, $2.50 per umbrella, but the view you get is this. Have a look. So that's the area we're talking about, and look at the view as we come round. Look at that. That's a view to die for. What do you say, Miss Ravishing?
I would like to tell you that it's nice to be here downtown Kato Paphos, and it's nice that some surprise is waiting for us today.
Right, so come with us as we take you for a little walk down the Kato Paphos promenade. Tonight is a special night because tonight, well, the promenade doesn't look like the promenade normally looks, so stick with us and you are going to see something totally different. And before we get there, have a look at that restaurant. That is a restaurant and a cafeteria bar that is to die for because it has that view. Have a look at that. So we are now approaching an area that has been given a lick, as I say. It's been slightly refurbished. This is an area where there are changing rooms, shower rooms, toilets and that sort of thing. And as you can see, it's had a slight refurbishment and they've been doing some concrete bays on the, shall we say, jetties to allow you to get easy access out to the blue Mediterranean Sea. Then you've got steps that allows you to descend into the blue Mediterranean Sea, and off you go and have a little swim. And here is Miss Ravishing LaBouffe.
Hello everybody. Hello again. Nice to see you again. Very nice.
Right. That's pretty much all she can say, because she's going to get sent off to Shanghai and have a full reboot and come back with 7G. Think of the speed, 7G. It's going to be incredibly fast. So I'm going to give her a thorough reboot tonight. That is for sure. Anyway, stick with us because we are going to go now along the downtown Kato Paphos promenade, but it's not the promenade the way you've seen it before. Have a look at this. Because tonight is what we will call carnival night, shall we say. So all of the stalls have come down here and set up. So today the promenade is looking a little bit different, shall we say. So there's toy shops, there's a bedding shop, there's gift shops, there's fun stalls, all sorts of things going on in downtown Kato Paphos today. And as you can see, it's quite busy, quite early in the evening, but it is very, very busy. I'm going to go across the road to scan round to show you the scale of the operation. It's huge. Look at this. Marika?
In Greek, it's called Panegyri, which means like a festival. Whoever's got anything, they got out and they sell it.
Right, so it's a festival weekend, so we're having a bank holiday on Monday, and it's a festival, is it to do with 40 days after Easter or something like that? Yeah, so 40 days after the Greek Orthodox Easter, so it's a big celebration weekend, and everyone's going to come down the promenade, and of course they're going to spend money with all of these sellers. So you've got a man there doing like donuts, you've got a man doing popcorn, you've got one of our favourite things there, which is the lovely, lovely sweet corn. So they cook that for you and you get to eat it. Then you've got toy stores. You've got a music store selling CDs, selling local music and international music. Next door to that, you've got a rather nice woman's clothes shop. Now I'm sure Miss Otching Gracevia booth would like to have a little look in there, am I right? Right, let's follow the rear end of the Gracevia booth and see what she fancies tonight. What have you seen, the booth? She's seen something. Oh, thank you. There we go. That's like saying thank you to our superstar subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. That's nice, actually. Do you like that? So, right, let's continue down the promenade. There's an awful lot to see. So if you are going to come down to Kato Paphos all weekend, this festival is on and there's a lot going on. Have a look at that. And of course, on the inner lane, shall we call it, you've got all the usual suspects, all the pubs, the bars, the gift shops, the jewellery shops, the arcades. You've got Pizza Express to the rear there. You've got beautiful apartments where you can rent and have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And of course, you have the wonderful view out towards the Kato Paphos promenade. Today, it's obscured a bit by the stalls. One of my favourite stalls, have a look at that, because there's one or two hats.
Do you remember the woman from the Timmy market, Lisa?
Yes.
And this woman now is there. You just passed
Where?
her and
We didn't even notice her. Let's go back, because we know this lady from the Timmy market. Ah, I've just seen her. There she is. There she is. So I wonder if she's spotted us yet. There she is. Nope, she hasn't spotted us. There we are. You right? Good? So this lady operates a market, this market stall in fact, at the Timmy market every Sunday, and obviously she's jumped onto the bandwagon and understood that there's a couple of bob to be made tonight, tomorrow night, and of course on the grand finale, which is Monday night. So she set up stall, and have a look at that. So there's a large men's section selling jeans, army fatigues, and then to this side, the bit that Miss Otching Gracevia booth likes, there's a bag selection and clothes selection and all sorts of other things. So as we go along on our travels, we do tend to make new friends, and she's a very, very nice lady, and she sells all sorts of little bits and bobs. Look at this. Look at that. Go for them. See, men always like this kind of thing. I like to have a little rummage. And over here we've got, well, what we call up underwear. Anyway, as usual, Gracevia booth is lost in conversation. We'll see if we can get her to come away. Are we going to go?
She's saying that you like a lot.
She's a little bit grumpy today because she hasn't made that much money yet, but I promise you she's going to make a couple of bob tonight, that's for sure. It's just starting to hot up. The vibe is coming. Anyway, next door to that is another chappie selling music CDs. Then there's another stall selling, well, little toddlers' tops. There we are. If you want to be a little boss, you can buy that little t-shirt. Quite a nice t-shirt, but unfortunately I'm a little bit fatter than that, so it will not fit me. Now, here's an interesting stall. This is a stall where you chuck rings. So what you do, you give them €5, you pick up the rings, and then you chuck them. And the idea is to try and get them on bottles of wine, cans of beer. And if you get on that one, you get a €20 with your can of beer. I don't think it's that easy. Right, come on, Gracevia booth. But if you feel lucky get yourself down there, give that man €5 or €4 if you only want to aim for a bottle of wine, that is. And then next door to that is a children's stall. Have a look at that. So what have you got to say, Christina LeBeau?
This one is my Coco.
Aha. That's Coco. It is. That's Coco. And then what's this one, LeBeau?
It's Mickey Mouse.
No,
and
this one.
is a
How's the tune go?
Pink Panther.
Right, let's continue on our trek down the Kato Paphos promenade. And if you are in Paphos at the moment and you are watching us, get yourself down here tonight, tomorrow night, or the next night, because there's an awful lot of things going on. Look at this little stall, LeBeau. Selling nice little bracelets and bangles. These things are very much in fashion at the moment, so I understand, because we have a young niece and she likes this sort of stuff.
This is from the church.
Yes, they're all from the church. That's it. And if you want something a little bit more flashy, nice crosses, that sort of thing.
Actually, they all
the
are beautiful.
A lot of detail on that cross there. Very nice. Yeah.
It doesn't change colour.
No.
It doesn't change colour, which is a good thing. What a nice man he is. Very, very nice man. There's one with a heart on it. Yep. So I think this is going to be a very busy stall as well. Paris-Topoli. Ah, there's another one. You're saying another one? Right. Paris-Topoli. Thank you very much. So let's continue down a little bit further. There's now a man blowing bubbles. Look at that. So if you want some bubble machines, get yourself down to this toy store and you can buy a bubble blowing machine. Or you can buy a football, you can buy a telephone booth. Here, phone your mum. There you go, booth. Phone your mum. Hello, Dada.
Hello, Dada.
It's always amused me around the world, people who say the word hello. And in different languages it has a different accent, but it's the same word. So in Georgian and Russian it's hello. Say it again, LeBeau.
Hello.
Hello. Now we saw that young man a couple of days ago racing up and down here. That day he was going the wrong way, and I'm glad to see that he didn't hit anything on the way up. Now he's going the right way. There we go. There's some more clothes stalls. There's some more toy stalls, and they're selling radios and speakers and that sort of thing.
Kids waltz today, I believe.
Yeah, the whole idea is, yeah. The idea is designed to, should we say, milk the pockets of the parents of children, as all of these sort of things are and head. It's only once in a blue moon, should we say. It's a festival, so bring your kids down here, or if your kids are back in the UK or wherever you may have come from, come down and buy them a couple of gifts to take them back. And there's some traditional sweets, nuts and that kind of thing on that stall there. Yep, all traditional. And then we have another toy stall, and then next door to that is another toy stall. So, like I was saying, the idea obviously is to, well, should we say, get your hand in the mother and father's pocket to help the children. What's this stall here, look? That's got a work of art on it. Look at that. Go and have a look. That's an interesting stall indeed. Very, very interesting. Look at these. Wow. That's nice. Very, very nice indeed. Are they handcrafted? Yeah, thought it was. What's your name? Nikki. So, are you from Paphos or? No. So, where are you from?
I'm local, but from the north.
Ah, okay. So, if you
Born there and then grew up in South Africa.
That's why
yes, South African accent. That's right. So, I've now heard the South African accent, and I want to show you this down here because this has just caught my eye. Look at that. That is a work of art. That truly is a work of art. That's a bargain at €22. So, if you are coming down to Kato Paphos, there are some stalls with some very, very unique things. Here's some coasters. Look at this. Very, very nice indeed. Ashtrays. Wow.
Darling, look at this. Love is all you need.
And it's true, it is.
Look.
And what about the
Let's have a look. The lady is going to show us something. So these are all handcrafted, obviously.
everything,
Yeah.
every single detail
Yeah,
on that.
lovely. Absolutely beautiful. So if you are in downtown Kato Paphos and you're coming down to this area, what you've got is the Captain's Restaurant Cafe over there, and you've got the Alina Opticians, and across the road you've got this lady here. And this lady has got works of art, that's for sure. There we are. Believe in miracles. Very, very nice indeed. Thank you very, very much, and we wish you all the luck in the world.
Yes,
Yeah,
and look
beautiful.
at all every single thing. It's so exclusive.
True works of art. Now I know there's a Mrs. Caroline Carter in Paphos at the moment,
would like it,
and I'm
yeah?
pretty sure
Let me give you my
that she's going to come and see it. Give us that card.
I'm opening a shop as well.
Great. In the old town?
Yes.
In the old town, yeah. Okay.
You know honey?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Outside from me.
Right. So I'm going to show you that card so that you can see it very, very clearly.
And also, I would like to mention, you know, the girls thing. Not only the women, some women like this very colourful, bright.
Yeah, it's got quite a wide array
Now my
of
daughter
things.
makes these.
So the lady's daughter makes these.
Polymer clay.
Right. Interesting, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So they truly are not just handmade, but locally made and family made. Look at that work of art. Look at that. That would be a pleasure to
You
watch.
know what you made today?
We
Yes.
hope so. We hope so. We'll come back and see you afterwards because I like this kind of thing. And that's us, by the way. So we'll say goodbye to this lady and we'll come back and see her a bit later because she's a lovely lady. So let's work our way down. If you are a bit of a football fan, there's a few scarves. Look at that. So yet again we come across another, well, should we say, children-orientated stall. And like I say, the idea is to spoil the children, and why not? Because it is that kind of weekend. Here comes Grisivia LaBouffe. What a lovely lady, LaBouffe.
Well, I don't want to insult anybody for the name of God, but I have heard that the people from North, locals, which had to leave their places, they come here and they start to become more and more friendly, rather, you know, when you are from this place.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's logical, you understand?
Right.
Oh, look.
What have you seen? Right, here's another craft store. So this place is selling, well, we'll call it antiques. Some of the stuff is new, some of the stuff is old. That's caught my eye in there. So someone has put, well, three pieces of glass together and put a flower arrangement dried in the middle of it. So again, a very interesting store. Yeah, surely. So on the topic that Marika was talking about, we're not a political channel and we don't want to get involved in the troubles around the world. But some people understand and some people don't understand. You have North Cyprus and South Cyprus. We are in southern Cyprus. There's the people on both sides are very good people, but unfortunately the politics gets involved and then you get lots of problems. You right, young man? Say hello. What's your name?
Victor.
Where are you from?
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Do you live here?
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you going to play that?
No, I don't know.
No. Why not?
Because I don't know how to play.
Ah. So this is a young man all the way from Bulgaria, and Mr. Victor. What a nice guy, superstar. Lovely. At the moment, we only have 491, but you never know. You may be number 492. Thanks, Victor. Thank you very much, Victor. Thank you. Thank you. So, here we go. Let's continue down the Kato Promenade. It's quite busy, as you can see. There's another toy store. As you can see, there's a lot of fun going on. There's a lot of happy spirit going on. There's a lot of nice atmosphere going on, that's for sure. Now, there's one of my favourite stalls. Look at that. A shoe store. And I do have a bit of a thing for shoes. And I do tend to like, well, blue ones. Not too keen on those, no. I do quite like those. If they were in blue, I would probably buy them. Because I've got a bit of a thing about blue, that's for sure. Grisivia LaBouffe, what have you think?
It's like a princess legs.
Princess's shoe.
Little,
Yes, it is. Very nice. Quite colourful. Right, so let's continue on the final leg, just at the end here. And then, as we say in American English, we will call it a wrap. Mr. Watching Grisivia LaBouffe will give you a very, very good goodbye. And then we will reboot and come back in 4 hours. Grisivia LaBouffe?
Well, it was totally enjoyable. I would like to tell you thank you for being with us, and let us show you something else in another of our madnesses. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. We love you all. Believe me or not, we really do. And bye-bye.
Okay, all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching. If you do like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for some more of our madness. I'd like to say thanks for watching, and I will leave you with this traditional Cypriot products, nuts, creams, sweet and sour things, all sorts of things. Have a look at that. Thanks for watching.